Imagine a planet so close in cosmic terms you could almost reach out and touch it, just 4 light-years from Earth, tucked away in the orbit of the dimmest star in a trinary system. A place that may mirror our own world, or mock it. This is the story of Proxima Centauri b, our nearest known exoplanet and perhaps the most alluring, terrifying mystery in the galaxy. At first glance, it sounds like the headline we've all been waiting for: Earth's twin has been found. A rocky world in the so-called habitable zone, where liquid water could exist and life, at least as we understand it, might have a chance. Scientists are calling it a game-changer. The Holy Grail. After cataloging thousands of exoplanets, none have ever come this close, literally and figuratively. But the truth about Proxima Centauri b is far stranger than the headlines suggest. Because while this planet might look like Earth on paper, up close, it may be something else entirely. Let's start with its home system, Alpha Centauri. A trio of stars locked in a gravitational dance. Alpha Centauri A and B, 2 blazing suns tightly orbiting each other, and Proxima Centauri, the smallest and faintest, lingering on the edge like a cosmic outsider. And yet, it's Proxima, the quiet one, that holds the only known planet. A red dwarf that doesn't shine, but simmers. Ancient. Cold. Violent. A star so faint you'd miss it with the naked eye, yet powerful enough to destroy everything orbiting too close. And orbiting close is exactly what Proxima b does. To stay within the habitable zone of a red dwarf, a planet has to hug its star, so tight it's practically whispering to it. That closeness brings heat, but also horror. Because Proxima Centauri is not stable. It's a ticking bomb, releasing flares and radiation blasts that dwarf anything our own sun can produce. Flares that could strip a planet of its atmosphere, boil its oceans, and erase any life in seconds. Which begs the question, does Proxima Centauri b even have an atmosphere left? We don't know. We can't see it transit across its star, which means we can't analyze its chemical signature. It's like trying to read a book through a sealed vault door. We suspect it could have water. We hope it might have clouds. But without confirmation, it's just theory. And theories don't keep you alive on a planet bombarded by X-rays and solar hellfire. But even if Proxima b has no air, no water, no shelter from radiation, it still has one thing that draws us in: proximity. In space, 4 light-years is nothing. With current technology, it would take us 70,000 years to get there. But that number is shrinking. With theoretical propulsion systems like breakthrough starshot or fusion drives, that journey could drop to just a few decades, within a human lifetime. Suddenly, Proxima b becomes less of a fantasy and more of a future destination. But make no mistake. It is not a gentle welcome. Proxima b is tidally locked, meaning one side forever faces its star while the other is trapped in eternal darkness. No day-night cycle. No sunrise. Just one hemisphere scorched by unrelenting daylight, and the other frozen in perpetual night. It is a world of extremes. A planet split in two. And yet, scientists believe there might be a narrow strip between those two sides, a liminal space called the Terminator Zone. A line of eternal twilight. Not too hot. Not too cold. A place where water might exist. Where temperatures could be survivable. And maybe, just maybe, life too. But life here would be unlike anything we know. It would have to endure violent atmospheric winds, radiation storms, and an environment balanced on the knife's edge between fire and ice. Evolution would not be kind here. It would be desperate, clever, relentless. So what are we really looking at? A potential second Earth, or a cosmic trap? Some scientists believe that even if life exists there, it wouldn't look like anything we recognize. It may be microbial, alien in structure, forged by pressure, silence, and shadows. Or maybe the planet is already dead, scorched and stripped by its parent star long ago, orbiting quietly like a forgotten tomb. But then again, what if it's not dead? What if it's waiting? Because here's the eerie twist. Proxima Centauri isn't drifting away from us. It's coming closer. Slowly. Silently. Like a distant heartbeat getting louder in the stillness of space. In roughly 30,000 years, it will be the closest stellar system to our own. On cosmic timescales, that's a blink. And while that number might seem impossibly far in human terms, it forces us to confront a chilling truth. If we're moving toward it, is it also moving toward us? We like to think of space as a vast, empty expanse, where things stay where they are and nothing happens quickly. But space is anything but static. Stars drift, systems shift, gravitational forces pull and stretch across the void. And sometimes, they converge. Which leads to an even more unsettling question. What if Proxima B isn't just a destination we might reach someday? What if it's a destination already heading our way? And if we do get there, whether in 1,000 years or 100, what exactly are we walking into? Will we terraform it, building sealed cities beneath radiation-proof domes, crafting Earth-like ecosystems inside artificial atmospheres? Will we colonize it, plant flags, stake claims, and call it home? Or will we study it from orbit, afraid to touch the surface, cautious of what our instruments might detect? Or worse, will we arrive, take one step, and realize we were never supposed to come? Because here's the thing. Just because a planet can support life doesn't mean it wants to. Proxima Centauri B might not be empty. It might not be safe. And it might not be silent. We assume the great threat in the cosmos is distance. That what frightens us lies beyond reach. But the most dangerous things aren't always the most distant. Sometimes the things that watch us the longest are the ones already getting closer. And Proxima Centauri B, just 4 light-years away, is now the subject of our deepest questions. It has no swirling cities. No blinking lights. No transmissions. But maybe that's the point. Maybe something there learned to hide. Or maybe it simply watches, studying us just as we study it, from behind a veil of silence we mistake for emptiness. If intelligent life once existed there, if it ever built something, thrived, and then vanished, what happened to it? Was it nature? Radiation? War? Or did it learn something about the universe we haven't yet? Something that made it go quiet forever? Proxima B is a planet of contradictions. Close, but unreachable. Earth-like, but deadly. Silent, but never still. It's a mirror we hold up to ourselves, wondering not just whether we belong among the stars, but whether we truly understand what life in the universe might mean. Because it's not just about finding another Earth. It's about asking whether the universe is a place meant to be explored, or a place we're trespassing in without permission. So the next time you stare up into the black velvet sky and find yourself drawn to that faint red glow in the constellation Centaurus, remember, there's a world there. Waiting. A world that might answer our most ancient question, are we alone? And perhaps, even more hauntingly, should we have ever asked in the first place? If this glimpse into the shadowy edges of our cosmic neighborhood stirred something in you, some curiosity, some unease, then stay with us. Like this video. Subscribe. Hit the bell. Because in the videos to come, we'll dive deeper into the unknown, where the stars are colder, the truth's more unsettling, and the possibilities, infinite. Because someday soon, we won't just look out at the stars. We'll go to them. And what we find there, on Proxima B or beyond,